All right, Charles, before we get started, I did send an email on Monday. I checked the document, no questions
Oh, I'm
on the
so sorry.
That's okay. It's okay. We'll continue on, but just for the
I
future, so I can
yeah,
come
okay.
prepared with better answers, just jot down the questions that you have. It will allow me to better prep, for the Q&A, give you better answers to solve it faster.
Yeah, no, that's a
But
great idea. I read the email but just looked through my mind,
no
sorry.
stress. Next week it is, but shoot for it. Question, Charles, another
Um yeah,
one-on-one session.
so we discussed omni-channel in regards to marketing. So, just getting a bit more advice on what other channels did you have in mind? Because we've got Facebook, um, Instagram through that digital marketing team. We've hit the
Hmm.
shopping centers, we've done regular markets, Facebook groups, just a bit more advice. Any different avenues of omni-channel, different ways to market and um, yeah, hit the community.
What's your goal? What are you trying to achieve?
Just get more enrollments.
More enrollments?
Yeah, and brand awareness and yeah,
Well, I think the whole purpose of brand awareness is to get more
is
enrollment.
enrolled.
So
Yeah.
I think the end goal is enrollments. I had a coaching call with Tino. We actually talked about marketing channels because he asked a similar question. You know, in your opinion, unless you've got data to back it up, it'll be really good. In your opinion, which marketing channel gives you the most number of parent signups historically?
I think it is Facebook, Instagram, probably.
Okay,
Um,
so let's
but
talk about. So you said Facebook and Instagram you think gives you the most number of new parent signups.
new parents, yes. If it's new parents, yes.
Do you know that for a fact or is it an assumption?
Assumption because when we do ads, you can tell the new parents sign up. We've barely heard from them from,
Okay,
you
so
know,
when you say Facebook or Instagram is the number one channel, is this organically posting or are these paid ads?
probably paid ads.
Are these paid ads with D&M or your own ones?
We've had some from D&M. This is the
Yeah,
first time we've done it with D&M. We've had
yeah.
some. I'm probably gonna get a report soon. I'm not sure how many exactly, but
Okay.
some we did our
Have
own
you
few
have
last
you got a
weekend.
tracking? Have you got a tracking link? Have they sent you a tracking dashboard yet to view
Uh,
your
Kat gave me one, but for some reason
uh,
it's not working. But
performance? Okay.
Kat gave me
So
a
there
link,
should
but for
be
some reason it's not updating.
okay. Have a chat with D&M. Speak to Daniel. His contact details is on the head office personnel
Yeah.
document and get that tracking link because that tracking link will give
Okay.
you live data to see how successful the campaign has been so far. So I'd probably make
Yep.
that a priority for you right now, Charles. So Charles, to answer your question, this is what I would recommend you do. Um, it, every area is a little bit different in terms of what marketing channel works. Redcliffe markets or shopping centers might work well in Brisbane, but they might not work well in another state. What I recommend you do when your classes start, and I recommend you do this ongoing throughout your whole franchise tenure, on your attendance list, have a column called How You Heard About Us. When a new parent comes in, find out how they heard about us and write it down. It takes you 5 seconds, right?
Mm.
They might say, oh, I saw a Facebook ad, I saw an Instagram ad, I saw a flyer at the school, I Google searched, a friend recommended, whatever. Write it down. Now, do that, get into that habit and discipline every single term and start to collect all this data. Now, this is why this data is important. It's going to show you over time, factually, where parents are coming from, which channel is bringing you the highest number of new parents, right?
Yep.
Because the reality is, if there's one channel that's bringing you 80% of your new enrollments, would you agree that it makes sense to put 100% of your effort on that one channel rather than diversifying your effort across five different channels? Let's say, for example, paid ads, we don't know that yet. It's an assumption, but let's say paid ads is the number one channel parents hear. Then I would be investing all of my local area marketing spend in paid ads as much as I can
Mm.
rather than diverting it across shopping centers, across school newsletter drops, because the reality is where attention goes, where focus goes, attention goes. If you focus all your efforts on one channel that's proven to be good for you, it's better than diverting it across five. So, for example, if you've got $500 of local area marketing budget, which is going to yield you a better return on investment, going all in on one channel, local area marketing ad, spending $500, or taking that $500 and doing a $100 here, $100 here, $100 here, $100 here, $100 here? Which channel will
Mhm.
produce you the best results, do you think, A or B?
Um, the one that's A.
A, because you're going all in on one. So
Yeah.
when you ask me and you say to me, Emil, which channel do you think I should go? I've been doing this, I've been doing that, I've been doing this. What I would recommend, and that's why I asked you that question, which channel is bringing you the number one, the most amount of parents? I would go all in on that channel. But it's kind of hard for us until we start recording this every single term and finding out which channel is giving us the highest number of new parent signups. Does that make sense,
Okay.
Joel?
Yeah, I've got a bit of data for you to be precise. So I just pulled
Yep.
up our free trial list.
Yep.
I've got here 52 since February 4.
Uh-huh.
I'm looking at the section, how did you hear about us? It's a combination of Google search, social media, school or community page, friend or family referrals. One even says they saw us across because our basketball court's near a swimming pool. Um,
Okay. Can I pause for a
Redcliffe
second?
Markets, yeah, yep,
This list, are these paid customers or trials?
free trial.
But you got to get paid customers. You need to know where paid customers are coming from, because it really doesn't matter what media, where somebody heard about us if it's for a free trial. Until they're a paid customer, that's when we want to know where they heard about us. And in
Yeah, got
addition,
you.
in
But
it,
this turns into paid. This is the only data I've got at first
okay.
hand.
So
Yeah,
what I recommend you do is we need to know some of them become paid customers, some of them don't become paid customers. What we want to know is the new parents that sign up their first term with us,
yep,
where they heard about us. Now, keep in mind as well, social media isn't a good answer. You got to know which platform. Was it Facebook? Was it Instagram? Was it TikTok? Was it
yep,
YouTube? Was it organic? Or was it an ad? Because
yeah, okay.
if somebody says social media, it's a very vague. So find out what platform and if it was paid or organic, and start to
Mm.
do that over time. And over time, um, you'll get a good track record. And then on a
But
separate note,
is that something you guys could help us with? Because they're signing through your website. Could you put a one button or field somewhere that you could help us with that?
yeah,
It's just
Tino,
creating extra step for us.
Tino asked about it, that same thing. He said if we can get it. Our IT, we're backed up with a lot of things with IT with RMS, Charles. I'll see if we can do it. I think for now, Um, just get that extra column. It should take you an only extra 5 or 10 seconds when they walk in. I'll let you know if we can get something
Sorry,
going. I just know,
when you mean walk in the first class and
yeah.
like what? Okay, just ask verbally or
Have on your attendance list, you know how you have all the names of your kids? Have on your attendance list on the right side, like another column, how you heard about us, and just jot it down when they walk in.
yeah, it's a big chaos every anyway, we'll try. But
But you can do it.
as you
You can do it on
as
the
you know.
second or third week, Charles. It's definitely possible. It's not a super challenging task. I know the first week's chaotic with training kits, but you can get it done on the second or third week. For now, just have a column there, or even when you go around and you're asking, checking in with parents and seeing how they're going with everything. Have an ask
Yeah,
with them and get an
we'll try.
idea, and then yeah, I'll let you know if we can add something on the back end of how you heard about
Yeah, yes,
us.
please. Anything to make it easier for us, streamlined, that'd be great. But we'll try
Okay.
to ask.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I just don't want to give you any promises because we're backed up with a lot of RMS things that we're rolling out.
Yep.
Cool.
Cool.
Um, all right. So that answered the question. So start collecting that data, Charles, and then start investing your budget on whichever channel is giving you the most ROI. Um, what's your
I think
retention rate? What's your retention rate at the moment, Charles?
let's have a look. I'll jump in at the moment. Network scorecard, is it? Yep.
Got to know
Right.
this number. Should be on the back of your head.
Oh no. I look at your Excel file. I've got it 55%.
Okay, so that means half your customers haven't come back from next term, from
Yeah.
last term. Is
Yep.
that right?
Yeah, our retention rate is not as
50,
good as I'd like it, but
so
it is what
50,
it is.
55%, that means the network average is 63% as a network
Oh,
average
okay.
for last term. So you're about 10% behind, but that's still a lot, 55%. That means you have to replace half of these customers that
Hmm.
leave. Have you found out the top three reasons parents haven't rebooked for next term?
Not data backed up related, but verbally I've been asking, and most the top three is probably first one is trying another sport. Second one is what's the second one? Oh yeah, they've decided to join a competitive club where it's all game time.
Yeah,
The third one is I don't know, maybe they just wasn't into basketball or it's I guess I've never heard a parent say once that your program is not good, which is a good sign. Um,
that's good. I think what we want to do, what you want to do, Charles, is you want to try to get that retention rate to at least 63, 65%, because like a leaking bucket, it's so much more easier to fill up a small number of spots than filling up half the spots. Because your
uh,
retention,
I'm
sorry,
we're
Charles,
trying. Yep.
Charles, if you can let me finish, please. Um, Definitely trying to focus on. I know you want to get new customers in, which is really good. Definitely get new customers in, but try get your retention rate above the network average of 63%. Now, when a parent says, why you're not coming back, and you get those reasons such as, oh, he wants to try a different sports, or he didn't like basketball. Try dig a little bit deeper to uncover if there is a further reason why, he wants to try a different sport. Was it because he just, he couldn't make a layup, he couldn't make a shot, he wasn't getting the ball in the game, so he wants to try something different? See if you can uncover a couple of layers, what's happening under the hood, and then you can relay that information to your coaches team and say, hey guys, we got to really focus on, kids getting the ball in the game and not just one or two athletes having a majority of the ball. That's the only part
Yeah.
I wanted to say.
There was a couple of brothers, two boys. They're brothers. They were really good. They're improving every week. They love basketball. They're really good. But they came up to me, and the mom came up to me. Oh, they love basketball, but they're gonna try soccer and gymnastics.
Yeah,
What do you do there, mate? Like, program's great. They loved it. They're really good. They're improving. So
yeah,
not much you can do.
yeah, yeah. Yes and no. I know. At the end of the day, parents are going to want to try different sports, Charles.
They'll come back,
Um,
maybe, because
it's
she even
it's
said maybe next year we'll come back. So that's one of the conversations I had.
Yeah, yeah. Look, you're always going to lose. There's always going to be a healthy number of churn for parents that aren't coming back, whether they want to try a different sport. That's a decision for them. I think what you want to focus on is controlling the controllables, making sure the coaches are doing the best possible job they can to engage all the kids in the class in terms of the whole session for the whole hour, to give the best
Oh,
possible reason when it comes time to renewing, for parents to say, you know what, he's having a really good time at basketball. I'm not going to try soccer or gymnastics. Doing everything within that you can within your control.
yeah, trust me, I'm controlling the quarterly the coach performance review.
Good.
Weekly, I'm having to me when we discuss tough conversations, to me, I don't find it tough. It's in our team, I can only speak for our team. When people say tough conversations, to me, that's a normal conversation to us in our team. So weekly, our
Good,
coaches are
good,
really improving. Yeah, I
good.
don't find
Very
it
good to
tough.
hear.
Yeah,
Well, that's good. You've probably done it enough time now, enough times that it's become second
I'm
nature for you. On a
I'm
side
very
note, Charles,
happy with our coaches. They're
good.
really good.
Coach
Yeah,
Nico. On
yeah,
a on
Nico
a
especially. Yeah,
on a side note, can I just ask you, are you still working full time at the Westfield as a marketing manager?
I'm not a marketing manager, but yes, I'm working full time.
Full time still, and is May part time or full time?
She's part time.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to juggle
Cool.
everything, but
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a lot.
it is a
Tell me
lot.
what else? What else, Charles? Questions?
Uh, no,
Do
that
you have
was the
any other
main one.
questions?
We did have a slight hiccup. Marcus, he won the New Year's giveaway.
No,
Um,
but yes, I get what you're
you had
saying.
a
Yeah.
yeah. For some reason, May was given a code because they're meant to be free this term. And it didn't work. For some reason, the parent paid through the credit card, so May's handling that. So I
Okay.
think that's only a small thing that
That's all
she's
right.
gonna
But yeah,
handle.
probably address that to Erin or if
Yeah, she's on it.
appropriate person. Cool.
Yeah.
Any other questions, Charles, before we wrap up our Q&A?
No,
No?
that's it.
All right,
Anyone else
easy
here?
as.
No one else
What's
here.
that? What's
No one
that?
else is on the call.
No, just you and I.
Oh wow.
You and I, one-on-one time, the opportunity to get instant answers to your questions.
I'm sure I got a lot more, but that was the main one I wanted to ask.
No worries, Charles. Bring him in next week. You know how it is every Tuesday, 2 o'clock. Just write them on that document for next time.
Yeah.
My only
We just had
request.
a break, so thought I'll gather the questions up next time.
Easy as chuck them all on the document. I can prepare for it. Other than that, Charles, hope you have a great start to your classes in term two,
Yep.
and hope you have a cracking start to the term.
You too. Thank you so much.
Have a great week, Charles. Bye bye.
Bye.